Welcome back to DOREEN'S African Experiences. We're shooting roofing tiles at Uganda Clays Limited, the Gayazo branch. Kindly enjoy the video. Today, we are going to focus on roofing tiles, as we locally call them, Mategula. Now, the analysis is quite simple. We'll be showing you some roofing tiles, some max fans, we'll be showing you a couple of things in construction today, and you are going to love them. Let's begin. All right, family, so we are going to start with the Mangalore tiles. Remember, roofing tiles are an element of clay. The earth is the strongest element, I believe. Now, clay, when it's pushed through a kiln, that is burnt to a certain degree to gain this perfection. So this is how a Mangalore tile looks like. Roofing tiles, for my brothers and sisters that are not fully aware, is what we locally call Mategula. So this one in particular, remember, these are sold per piece. They are not sold in a group like square meters or anything. They are sold piece by piece. So this particular piece alone is 3,400 Ugandan shillings. Now, help me understand this. So for roofing tiles, let me be a bit specific. Uganda Clays produces a price that cuts across the entire Uganda. So you can't really negotiate. They have fixed prices. I mean, unless you're taking like a huge amount of these, then I believe they can talk, or you can talk. But this is the same price, even if you're in Gulu, even if you're in Tororo, Mbale, Mbara, this is gonna be the same price for you, no matter which Uganda Clays you go to. So this in particular is about 235 centimeters wide and 46 centimeters long, right? So these are the dimensions of this. Hold on, that. So the area surface, my God, see that? So there is nothing much to say about the Mangalore, but they look very nice, because this is how they look on the upper side after you roof. They look quite nice, and they can withstand and resist water. Look at that. You see, that's like old. So remember, roofing tiles can be cleaned to be given a fresh new look. Year in, year out, they have no expiry date. You literally just have to clean them. You don't have to take them off like iron sheets after some years. No. Iron sheets have an expiry date. These don't have. Why? Because they are water resistant at 100%. All right, let's go on to the Marcel tiles. Okay, and now we are looking at Jabule Tampola. So these are called Marcels or Marseille or Marcelli, but yeah, the next ones are called that. Now, oh my God, yeah, perfect. So this one, a piece is 3,100 Ugandan shillings. This one, it looks similar to Mangalore, but the difference is in the back ridge floor. You understand? The back ridge floor is slightly different, but they are not so different. The other one is wider. If you can look, they are together now. This one here is Mangalore, and this one is Marseille. That one. But you see the difference. So those are the tops of each. Yeah, one is slightly longer. Same dimensions. Because if you look at it, the dimensions are the same. It's just the floor in design that's slightly different. I don't know if you noticed. You noticed that? Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, so this one is 3,100 Ugandan shillings, and then we have Portuguese and Roman tiles. These are 4,000 Ugandan shillings each. As you can see, the dimensions in floor, right? They move, but these are slightly wider. Oh, not even wide. They're longer. They're longer, but are you getting the idea? Yeah. And then we have flat top ridges. Flat top ridges would be what you see. Do you see that? Now, when they do you see the top in the corners like this, like that? So that's where the flat top ridges go. They literally bridge the gap between the tiles or what you've roofed. So when you finish roofing, you put a ridge. Ridges are also there in iron sheets, you know. So ridges are what bridges both ends to meet that. And that one, a piece is 4,100 Ugandan shillings. And then there are max spans. Now max spans have a lot of jobs, but one of them, they put them, you see, when you're building a flat, Kalina flat, so the way you divide the floors, after putting in your steel bars, after putting in, before you pour the concrete, you have to put max spans in there for extra strength in that floorboard. So max spans have multiple sizes or inches, because they are in inches, but also you buy per piece. Now a 4-inch max span is gonna cost you 4,300 Ugandan shillings. A 5-inch max span is gonna cost you 4,500 Ugandan shillings. And then a 6-inch max span is gonna cost you 4,850 Ugandan shillings. No, know that the money keeps going up because they have up to 12 inches. You know, they have all those inches. But I don't know, to be more specific, I'm preferring to use just this one corner because the upper side has a lot of music and I don't want my video to be, oh mama, kano kawunzi keko kazitowa katunule nawe bati so that is how a max pan looks, right? Zina inch maker Makaga, eh? So this is a 6-inch max span, pretty much. So they have different inches and I've mentioned them to you. And then they have quarry tiles. This it's a quarry tile. Yeah. So a quarry tile is really like a tile, you know. So for those of you that are trying to put some tiles by your veranda, small compounds, even in your house, if you have like a business setting, these, they never break, they never die, they never soak water. They are just, I don't know how to put it, but pretty much anything that's made out of clay is very strong. That's what you should know. And those, the quarry tiles are 40,000 Uganda shillings per square meter. That is depending on which inches, but this is 6-inch. No, it is 6 by 6. Huh? Mukaga ku mukaga. Ndabanga mukaga ku mukaga. Atati yateekawo size because this is the smallest. Mukaga ku mukaga yasinga obutono. Mitwalo ena 40,000 Uganda shillings per square meter, and they are interesting. You see what I'm saying? Lanang. I don't know. The camera is doing the most. And this is the upgrade. It's supposed to be more mature and much better. But you get that. And then let me first take you back to Batman. There is noise today. Let me take you back to roofing tiles. I'm going to give you an example. For example, if you were to roof a 3-bedroom house, you would need, for your roof, you would need at least 3,500 roofing tiles, right? And around 250 flat tops. Those are the ridges, yeah? If you multiplied 3,500 times, let's say 3,400. You got a calculator. I want to calculate for us an estimate, okay? But ideally, your engineer is supposed to use your roof plan to calculate this for you. So 3,400 times 3,500. So that's 11,900,000 Ugandan shillings. So that is just a rough estimate, because they can be less by maybe 30, 20. But that's a 3-bedroom house. I'm just estimating, but it can be less. And 11 million is actually not too much if you're roofing with something that you're going to do once. I know some of you are going to tell me that's a lot of money. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm also telling you that as much as you want nice things, but in my calculations, I believe this is the cheapest nice thing you can have. Believe me, we have so many problems in roofing, and most people don't even know that you're going to spend 7-8 million to roof with a certain iron sheet. I'm not saying iron sheets are bad. I'm just saying some of you are buying the wrong gauges, some of you are getting wrong roofers, you know, and in the end it's costing you. That's all I'm saying. So let's move on to other things. They also produce, I've given you max pans, I've given you the half bricks. Half bricks are 800 shillings per brick, right? Half bricks. Yeah, but for you people who want to design your walls, for example, these ones you put after building. Those are, even if you've not plastered, those are all teba plastering and a plastering. So if you look at the wall, that wall there, that is what a half brick looks like. And that's what it does. So if you're going to use a half brick on your house, you don't need to plaster, you don't need to paint, you simply build nobu circle. That's it. Yeah, but they actually make life a bit simple. They simplify life, because the 800 shillings per, and each is covering this area of 60. Wow, that's crazy. Do you see that? You know, construction is expensive, but strive to find ways of making it less expensive. You know, there are many ways you can make construction less costly for you, and then you end up having something nice. Okay, then they have decorative grills. They have these. Now they have these. These are what? Amalfa, these ones. Buno. Amalfa. Buno. These are 1,700 shillings. Where can you put these? You can put them by your balconies, by your veranda. They can even act as ventilators, but though they have ventilators too, but these are you use them to decorate. You can build your house, and somewhere where the veranda is stopping, you pile them up like that. You know, so there are so many of those you can use. They have different designs. They have Toledo. Toledo is this one here, this circular one. It is 1,700. Amalfa is this one you just saw, also 1,700. They have Pompeii. So this is Pompeii. Single, eh? Hey, also 1,700. Then double Pompeii, these ones here. As you see, there are two conjoined. Eh? Double is 2,900. So, like you know, let me show you an example. Do you see when you build your house? Let me give you an example of a design like this. You see that? You can put them there. You see something like this? You see that? Huh? So it does similar stuff like that. Different stuff. And then the ventilators. Ventilators are here. Abumoli. But these days you people are no longer using bumoli. Ventrilo. Do I have to explain to you what ventilators do? You know? And these days they've upgraded. When you put ventilators, you can get a small net to wrap side by side for mosquitoes. Even when you put this video has become longer than I expected, but let me just show you a few things. You know, show you. I wanted to add in some pictures and stuff. Huh? But you know, I have some pictures to show you. I think I'll be tagging them. This is how a Romantar looks. You know? Nonetheless, the number will be in the video. Thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. See you later.